So Chairman Wontumi emu ayeden e de amano ewo Nsawam prison a che one two prison officers ne bi akasa say Nsawam prison ho de otena for almost 3 months a ono ankasa no obewu e de afrira ewiase Black Rasta aba be drop submissions bi a ne nsema a ode to dwa no mobeka ya Chairman Wontumi ne lawyer ye friend no Samuel Akyea me de me friend the tactical Akyea ono no baby a obetwe o case no aduru no den se obemi ya jail enti no me friend the tactical Akyea na eko file a petition bi na o file application to the high court a bail pending application for Chairman Wontumi say nka yen release Chairman Wontumi na appeal a ma file to appeals court no nka case ne nkoso so after say case ne bekoso no after say be we case na nka Chairman Wontumi omo sanso de ne ko if say omo entumi anreche de omo pese omo reche na we na application koko PM ewo high court no abusua application de ba na ye bo de atogu cause utie Black Rasta nensema oka o say akesefo na ka se Chairman Wontumi say ojai sunu na o face ni jail term no say on follow lawyer chasusi kata ne path no cause ono no ko PM ewo jail a onya ntoboase etwa ni jail term no Chairman Wontumi he shouldn't be a coward until jail or say bibia enwie payema no enti sa ne bail pending application na omodeko PM high court ne de abusua court no abo de ato baby a Chairman Wontumi emu ayeden ama na enye asem keto akra yensem mbremo yenko na yenkonko ti ensema a course Black Rasta credit goes to the black pot ono na this submissions we ebre ya wa drop hot details on ne application na bail pending application na enye asam keto akwa na ansa na be Ghana ha say open computer papa na laptop papa na we use abura perosi computers and accessories ho na obenya laptop papa na we using the location enye Irakwan o Kumase Buokrom Estate Eli free number na egu ye screen as na de ba kwa de woman is say okra low budget and high budget obema high quality laptop na we use yembora yensem ye ba ye de aka ebeto amoso.
Chairman Wontumi misses bed at home, begs for temporary bail. How many of us know Bernard Entry Bosiakon, aka Benghazi, aka Chairman Wontumi, when he was with us here as the chairman of the NPP in the Ashanti region? People bowed before him. They called him Charmaine. Charmaine. He had all the money in the world to buy Chelsea. He had all the money in the world to buy all the luxurious cars that were dear to his heart. He had all the money in the world, my brother, my sister, to be able to command anybody and everybody at his beck and call. Chairman Wontumi, he doesn't have so much education. He wanted to be a pastor. He went to Bible school in the United States. And when he came back, he started as a prayer warrior. He formed fellowships around and prayed heavily. Then all of a sudden, my brother, my sister, he abandoned the churches, the fellowships, and went straight into action. What was the action? Galamsey. Through Galamsey, he made a lot of money. Even his party people said that this guy was engaged in Galamsey. But the president at the time, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, said, no, I can say on authority that Akunta mining is not engaged in any illegal mining, aka Galamsey. Today he's been convicted for the same crime that the former president said he had nothing to do with. 20 years in jail. His first day in jail was terrific. He was so uncomfortable. He was bowing before almost every prisoner that he saw. Any prison officer, he bowed and greeted. My brother, my sister, the next day he went to the authorities and told them that he was diabetic. And for that matter, he should be taken to the hospital so that at least his health care would be assured. To his shock, he was told point blank, you know what? We have an infirmary here. You will stay in this prison and take your diabetes drugs. That was what they told him. And from that time, he has been in jail. Late in the night, fellow prisoners hear him speaking in tongues. But because this guy is a crook, we don't even know if he's speaking the true tongues or he's just playing the buffoonery. My brother, my sister, these were the kingpins of the destruction of our flora and fauna. He has told 1 or 2 prison officers that he's most uncomfortable in prison. And he believes that if he's left there for the next 3 months, he will die. Chairman Wontumi says if he's left in prison for the next 3 months, he believes that he will die. Bibi e catch me say, Ejami waha 3 months crying to me waha. Me cram pair back cry. He's reported to have said to not just one prison officer, but another. Nobody is a preserve of prison. It is what you do that takes you there. And you chose that path. Now the NPP has promised him that it will do everything possible. In fact, to hack him out, to yank him out of prison by hook or crook. And the idiot that he is, he believes that the NPP can do it and will do it. He's been waiting. Baumia drove there in a fleet of exorbitant and exotic V8 Land Cruisers. When he was going to court, they never even went there. Now that he has been incarcerated, it's time to go there and show largesse. It's time to show opulence. It's time to let people see that yes, them to them they rode. My brother, my sister, Chairman Wontumi has decided to run to the court. And his message is very simple. Please, I have appealed my case. I'm begging you. Another word for begging is praying. I pray the court that, that you let me at least go out on bail whilst you take time to listen to my appeal. That's what Chairman Wontumi is saying. And Joy Online has it. Headline: Wontumi applies for bail pending appeal after imprisonment at Nsawam prison. That's it. And we have the court documents. What exactly is contained? Watch this. And this was filed on the 6th. Today is what? 7th. So this was filed yesterday. You know the time? My brother, my sister, look up there. The time is sitting down there quietly. And it says, Bernard Enchibo Siakon, a.k.a. Wontumi, Akunta Mining Limited, blah, 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 blah. See, notice of motion. Application for bail pending appeal pursuant to section 96.1 of Act 30 and section 33.1 of Act 459. Now take notice that this honorable court will be moved by counsel for and on behalf of the first appellant, that's applicant, hearing, praying the court for an order that the applicant, who is currently incarcerated at the Nsawam medium security prisons, be admitted to bail pending appeal upon the ground stated in the accompanying affidavit and for any further orders as this honorable court may deem court to be moved on Wednesday, the 19th. So they will hear this on the 19th of August, 2026, at 9 o'clock in the afternoon, or so soon thereafter, as counsel for first and third applicants may be heard. Dated at Addo Chambers, Accra, this 5th day of August 2026. And we see Samuel Atta, Esquire, and then his registration number as a lawyer there. And then the registrar of the High Court has been earmarked and notified. My brother, my sister, now this is what it is. Now the respondent, Office of the Attorney General, and then Director of Prisons and Sawam Security Prisons have all been copied. Now this is what it is, my brother. And the long and short of this thing is that we have appealed the case. Whilst we are waiting to hear the appeal, can you let Chairman Wontumi come out on bail? This is what it is. It's almost like a stay of execution. The only thing is that the execution started before the stay was requested. My brother, my sister, he has been convicted. He is in jail. Now the appeal is on. When Sedina came in from America and was thrown into jail, she had the appeal pending. But she never went to court to say, you know what, release me on bail whilst we wait for the appeal to be heard. I don't know how different this is. But this is what Chairman Wontumi and his lawyers are doing. And this is the cocoa season for Akyea. I am so happy for him. All the alleged thieves of the NPP, those who have been accused and are standing trial right now, that is their savior. They all run to him and he keeps throwing them into prison one after the other. He will never be able to save any one of them. Because from where I sit, the cases are too heavy for him to carry on his bald head. To Chairman Wontumi, hey, come here. Akyea cannot save you. Dabi, when you were busily destroying the water bodies, we told you, you insulted and you were greedy. You are lucky that it's not in the days of Rollins. You would have been in an early grave. You are lucky. Look how much of impudence you meted out to the Ghanaian, destroying water bodies, flora and fauna. We begged you, but your party was in power. Party Hianska. You were one of the financiers of your party. So they turned a deaf ear to all your atrocities. They turned a blind eye to your atrocious, evilous works. Today, you are in prison. Please, you are in prison. I beg you, be a man. Stay in prison. Stop crying. When you were doing this, we didn't know you were such a coward. You feared prison. Be there like Chatuchi Kata. Stay there. Go for your appeal and let the courts listen. From where I sit, my brother, don't worry, you will soon have company. Miracles Abuaje is on the way. Komna Edubuahene will join you so you can sing Samamu in prison. Jama, right there in prison. Dash. Be responsible. Bob Marley said, if I am guilty, I will pay. The court said you are guilty. Pay. Why are you playing the coward? It's the black pot. Akyea Kukushonemo. And here, we speak truth to power. And I can tell you on authority that this guy will be in there for a long time. Afibo, better get used to prison. That's where you belong. It's a black pot. Akyea Kukushonemo. And here we speak truth to power. Late Samuel Abuaje's wife, Abigail Salami, slams government over husband's death. Late Samuel Abuaje's wife, Abigail Salami, slams government over husband's wife. My brother, my sister, now, we all remember Samuel Abuaje. He died yesterday, exactly a year ago. My brother, my sister, what happened? He and 7 other people were flying in a military-style Z9 Harbinger all the way to Obuasi to fight Galamsey. He was the Deputy Director General of NADMO, Relief and Protocol Division. He was the youngest member, my brother, my sister, on that ill-fated military-style Z9 Harbinger helicopter. It crashed just over Brofiedu, the hills there. And he lost his life. And all other 7 people went away. It was a day of mourning for all of us. We cried. It was terrible. Now, exactly 1 year after they passed on, the nation held a very beautiful prayer session. What is called the prayer memorial for the victims who passed on. We remember Sergeant Ernest Addo Mensa. We remember Flying Officer Chum Ampedu. We remember Squadron Leader Peter Abafemi Anala. We also remember Alhaji Muniru Muhammad. We remember Mr. Samuel Abuaje, Dr. Samuel Sapong, Dr. Ibrahim Mutala Muhammad, and Dr. Edward Omani Buama. They died. My brother, my sister. And yesterday, there was a memorial, and families of the deceased gathered. Abigail Salami was also there. In fact, she was the lady who gave her heart to Mr. Samuel Abuaje. In good times, they were together. They shared photographs on social media. My brother, my sister, this is Abigail. This is Samuel Abuaje. Forever my person, King Abuaje. They shared beautiful photographs. They were an item. They flew around the world together. They planned to stay together. Oh, they celebrated each other. Success started coming. Even before the Wednesday Fugu, they were already spotting theirs. They seemed to be an item. But death laid its icy hands on Samuel Abuaje. He crashed and died. 1 year on, the wife who was in the United States of America studying came down. And when she came down, my brother, my sister, she was so emotional. Already she is dealing with controversies around the death of the husband. And then also, baby that they shared together, there is a DNA testing that is hanging around her neck like an albatross. She's all the way from the north, the Upper East region to be specific. Her name is Abigail Salami. Some media people made a mistake by calling her Angelina. Her name is Abigail Salami. She spoke at the event and she slammed the government. What did she say? Watch this.
To the Ghana Armed Forces, to the party, to NADMO, to the people of Obuasi and Adanse, and to every Ghanaian who prayed for us and refused to forget, thank you. You held us up when we could not stand. And to the 7 other families here, we did not choose one another, but we belong to one another now. Let me say one last thing. Samuel died on his way to a fight that is yet not finished. The rivers he was going to defend are still being poisoned. The land is still bleeding. The truest tribute we can pay this aid is not a speech. It is to finish their work. Please, do not let this be the last year we remember them. And Yola, as I call you, I want you to know that God has held me. On the days I could not even pray, He carried me throughout the pain. Our girls are well. They have your laugh, and I am keeping my promise. I am taking care. Rest peacefully in the bosom of the Lord. Until we meet again, you will always be my forever. Thank you.
That's what she said. She said, enough of the speeches. Enough of the grammar. They went to fight something. Galamsey. The pollution and poisoning of our water bodies. The extinction and extermination of our flora and fauna is still going on. Yet we are here delivering long speeches. The best memories we can give to these wonderful 8, including my own Nyola, aka Samuel Abuaje, would be to make sure that Galamsey ends. The work that they were going to do, we need to continue and finish it. What a speech. What a speech. Hey, we are a nation of speeches. Lip service. When our president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, was voted into power, his first controversy was to read a stolen speech. Simple. Plagiarized speech. In academic terms, better still in academia, plagiarization is stealing, is theft of intellectual material. Hallelujah. What we call the IP, intellectual property. Our president stole a speech by American presidents, put them together without, my brother, my sister, acknowledging the source of those speeches. Ghanaians spoke about that. It was so embarrassing. The American media laughed at us. It was a shame. We forgot about it all of a sudden. Because we are people who believe in the beautiful speeches and not beautiful actions. Can somebody write it down? In Ghana, and maybe the whole of Africa, we are a people who believe in beautiful speeches and not beautiful actions. Please write it down. In Ghana, and maybe the rest of Africa, we are a people who believe in beautiful speeches and not beautiful actions. That is what Abigail Salami is talking about. I've heard enough of the speeches. So much poetry. Now walk the talk. That's all she's saying. Is it too much to ask? You can't continue destroying the water bodies. And you would every year come together and pay lip service to 8 people who laid their lives to see the water clean. Jesus. This lady has thrown a bomb. And this is worse than an atomic bomb. This time around, not on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, just around the Honshu and the Kushu rivers, but right here in Accra, Ghana. My brother, my sister, how long would we continue writing beautiful speeches and not translating the speeches into action? Abigail Salami says she's had enough. For the sake of the Most High, enough of the speeches. Can we see beautiful actions? It's the black pot, aka Kukushonemo. And here we speak truth to power.
So abusuya wene ensema ekoso ewo political highway. So chairman Wontumi the aftermath of a 20 years jail term yede mano ehonsem ena yuguso airdrop edemama enye asem keto akrabeda mase semoje pene kokoti sa ensem we edemaya aha gossip politics TV so